completely blocked the Ikota Canal, causing flooding in the area.
People that own these ones that were demolished, they don't have toilets. And people have, and it's still this brazen attitude of we can do it, we can get away with it, and nothing will happen. That is why we are where we are today as a people.
Some of the affected property owners appealed to the government not to carry out the demolition. The water has nowhere to go, leaving the estate flooded. But the state government insists on environmental law enforcement.
This nuisance on this canal part, on the canal itself, must be removed. That's what we're just trying to do. We are removing the nuisance. And you must have noticed as we remove them, we're creating the canal part, the channel for the water into the Ikota River. We have to also take the hard stance and let them know that we are serious about enforcement. It's sad that we have to pull down these structures. It's sad. But the truth is we can't allow them to stand. We have to make a choice for public good. And that choice we've made. We've taken that decision that we have to enforce it to the letter.
I had to think twice before setting up to make this video. I thought to myself, this could have been me or any of my family members. Not just in Lagos, it could be anywhere. My heart goes out to every single individual that has experienced this demolition. Imagine sleeping in your home tonight and wake up homeless. Now, this has put so much fear in the minds of potential investors. So many news left and right, and you hear people say, I cannot invest in Lagos, or Lagos is not a good space for non-Lagosians when it comes to investment. While this is not true in any sense, because demolition happens everywhere, not just in Lagos, not just in Nigeria, but every part of the world. You know, we have people that own homes and businesses in Lagos, and they would never get affected by any of this simply because they followed due diligence. When you're about to build anywhere, certain criteria must be met. Yes, they come at a cost, and this is one of the many reasons why a lot of people go through the back door just to cut costs. Just before I delve into the criteria that must be met before building a house, as humans, before committing to a property, we shouldn't be in a rush. I believe that if every single person that bought into these particular properties that are being demolished, a lot of people would have backed out and be safe today. Because I asked myself, why buy and build side by side to a canal? What about the environmental hazards? Well, this is not the time to push blame to anyone, but to educate us on what to do. This brings me back to a client that wanted to buy a property close to the newly commissioned Lekki International Airport. And this client said, well, I want a property that is very close to the airport, but I want to maintain a healthy proximity to the airport. Just imagine these people had an healthy proximity to the canal, maybe this would have not happened.
The team moves to the VGC area of Lekki, and the story is the same. A particular property blocks the canal path.
Take your demolition both sides and take it to your lagoon.
Take down. Just put it down. All about
I can't compensate you for an illegality in the first place. You should even be compensating the government for letting me deploy taxpayer resources to clear that part. The erosion will always be daring to come and pull down your property. But you're not the house, only you need bathroom. So that's what we're doing. We are pushing back, and we're going to push back irrespective of whose ox will be God.
The Lagos state government says it is determined to put an end to all forms of illegal act that may affect the safety of everyone.
Now, let us delve right into some criteria that must be met so that you don't suffer such in future. Have you heard of LASPA? LASPA means Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority. This body is responsible for giving out building approvals. You cannot and should not start building without your building approval. Now, number 2 is LAPSCA, Lagos State Building Control Agency. This body inspects and issues certificates at every level of building, from foundation to decking to till you are done with your building. Now we have the Lagos State Safety Commission. They ensure the safety of life working on your site. Number 4, we have the Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory. You've seen houses collapse, right? This is because they skipped this very important step. Now, when you are getting a property, make sure you are doing your due diligence and using a trusted broker like God's Word Global Realty. Make sure you listen to your broker's advice, as it is not all properties a legit broker would post based on in-house information. Aside the commission we would earn, our peace is also very paramount to us. Now, know that these few tips I just gave to you do not apply for only Lagos State. If you are building in Edo State, in Delta State, in Abuja, in Ghana, know that there are certain criteria that must be followed to ensure that we are doing the right thing, even when we have the power or the connection to skip it. My name is Becky Osayuwame Okoro. I'm the lead consult for God's Word Global Realty, and I have you in mind, and thank you so much for watching.